Hello, everyone. You hear that alarm out there? So it's now 8:11 a.m. It's 8:11 in the morning, Saturday, March 12th, 2022. So it's cold and windy outside. And so it's like I didn't get to fall asleep until after 1 o'clock in the morning. See? Look what they did. This thing was going for like over 5 minutes or so. And I was just using the bathroom. And so this thing, the alarm went off. And then when I come in the bathroom, I heard, they must have thought I was going to look up out the window and go try to expose who they are. So, shortly after I walk into this bathroom, that's when they stopped. That's how you know it's intentional noise harassment. So I woke up this morning to some good news, but the narcissistic perps to them is bad news. They're like, oh no, we can't have that, or we can't allow this. So hold on right quick. Let me see if it's verified and double check if it's really, really that cold outside. Ooh. It was like a tornado or something, cause it's a lot of trash and debris. But yes, it is cold, like as if it is still winter. So it's very cold, and I'm glad I got my laundry out the way. It's very cold outside. It's cold enough that I'm gonna have to change clothes. But today I ain't leaving. I'm not leaving here. I'm not leaving to go anywhere today. I wish I could take a walk, but not in this dangerous area. And I'm not about to pay for an Uber ride. I'm not about to pay for an Uber ride to go anywhere either. Shucks, I heard something about with the gas prices being high. I heard that that they're probably gonna raise the Uber fees more, because I heard that ride share drivers and DoorDash and all that, I heard that they feel like it's not worth it to drive. I heard it's not worth it to drive while and that's how it was for me when I did the cab driving for a couple of attempts at trying to do cab driving. But like, it was Christmas 2017, and I was doing my cab driving thingy, and I was wondering why gas. It was Christmas 2017 in my hometown, New Orleans, and I was wondering why the gas stations were so crowded, because gas was only 99 cents at the time. And maybe it must have been a gift or something, But gas was like 99 cents a gallon. And me trying to be a cab driver, I still couldn't even, all I would come home with would be like $40. And the other 40 spent on, gas. And it was like that the other time in 2018, shortly after I first became chronically homeless, and the gas was like that too. That it took me $40 to fill up the tank, and then after that all I came home to was $40. But so yesterday I saw a video of somebody here in Florida. I don't remember exactly what city, but it wasn't Pensacola or any of the surrounding areas. It was kind of further south. And so the guy had a Kia Sedona that he said the gas was, he said his tank was pretty empty, and the gas was like $4 and something, and so it took him about $75 to fill up his gas tank. About $75 it took him to fill up his gas tank. So so yeah, I mean, but so I mean, a lot of Americans feel punished because of the a lot of Americans feel punished because of the Russia sanctions affecting us and stuff. It's like Americans feel like as if we got undeserved punishment. So I mean, but all I know is this was planned in advance, you know, and I can't really say too much, but I can't say what I wish I could say, but and I don't know everything, some stuff I'm still, trying to figure out and trying to learn and everything. So all I know is I remember reading about Agenda 21 and an Agenda 2030 and the fake climate change and the New World Order, depopulation and Georgia Guidestones and all that. I remember hearing that, they want to create walkable cities and biking and taking out driving in cars and start to make everything walkable or bike riding or stuff that's less fuel efficient and stuff like that. So, they really pushing the agenda really hard. I mean, 2030, that's in less than 8 years. So, I mean, well, anyway, this morning I woke up to good news, and it's like the perps think that they own me. So, what's good news for me is bad news for them. And so, I mean, they want to be prepared for lying and wait to prepare for attacks. They're lying and wait to prepare for attacks. So to attack me in whatever way they could. So, the perps probably knew before I did, and they probably knew how much money I was going to get back before I did. They know everything. It seems like as if they seem to be all-knowing, just like God, even though they're not all-knowing, but they use fake technology and stuff to try to measure up with God when they're not God, and more than one person can't be God. So many narcissistic Luciferians pretending to be God who think that they own everything about me like a slave. Online strangers who are obsessed and delusional, who think that they own me like property, and I don't even know you. And I'm fighting as much as I could against this fake gang stalking program and say that I'm 38 years old, nobody has rulership, control, or authority over me. And then when I say that, they want to fight harder to try to bully and frighten and try to think that they can subdue me or think that they can scare me into submission. But no, God himself is my, spiritual authority, but I am my own earthly authority. So, I mean, if you want to control me, if you want to think you can boss, control, and overrule me, I hope you go to hell for me. Because, y'all want to try to drag me there with you. Why don't you take that responsibility? But I bet you won't. So, I mean, the good news that I woke up to, I'm not going to say the amount. I'm not going to say the amount, but I'm supposed to get my tax refund finally on Wednesday. I woke up this morning to a notification. It's on the second bar on the website. It's on the second bar, and I'm glad and thankful that it took a week, and a week extra after, you know, so it took 2 weeks instead of three. Thank God. I'm glad for that. But again, I'm not mentioning the amount of money that I got. It's not a whole lot. To some, so I'm not gonna disclose the precise amount, because I remember what the perps did me with the stimulus check, in which I did. I mean, you spent your money how you wanted it to. You spent your money how you wanted to. So how dare you to try to tell me how to spend mine? And that goes for tax refunds. I mean, I heard that gang stalkers are committing tax fraud because they get paid in gift cards and free houses and free cars, houses, even free groceries and stuff. So I heard that, they're protected, and I heard that they're basically giving a car to go and perp in, like what y'all saw last night. They're basically giving a car to perp in, as long as they're doing the perp work. So, I mean, you think you got... and the lady last night, she acted like she wanted to try to frighten and intimidate me and act like she wanted to get gangster and ghetto and try to fight me and stuff. And you know what? Some of them will I've had perps put their hands on me, narcissistic, perps put their hands on me before. So, family or not, they have put their hands on me before. See, you hear that? Loud bass music. So, I mean, still no opportunity for a permanent place to live. And I thought I could stretch or save the tax refund if I can get a job somewhere. But people are saying stock up and prepare. But where to put any stuff I were to stock up and prepare with? I don't have a place to put it. Extra food and stuff, and but I certain things came up where I have certain necessities where the entire refund wouldn't be able to be used just for staying here. Like, I have a few little other certain things that I need. I have, a few things that I need. So, I mean, but some people say they just ignore people getting on my case about, oh, what you spend your money on, your tax refund money. It ain't your business. So, I mean, I don't even have, and I don't intend to just, splurge and just be living it up with the tax refund money. No, it's like I'm in a predicament where I have no choice but to just try to survive off this money. And if I need something, I need something. If I need more, I don't need toothbrushes or toothpaste right now. But if that's what I needed, then why you need to shun me for it? It's my money that I work for. So I mean, if I don't have enough money if it wouldn't be enough for first and last month's rent, that should tell you something right there. Or, it wouldn't be enough for 3.5 times the rent. So I couldn't find me a place. And you're not really gonna find a landlord that doesn't go along with the 3.5 times the rent rule. It seems like just about all of them are narcissistic and demand that 3.5 times the rent rule. So, um, like before 2020, I was able to find the 475 trailers, but now you can't. I can't even find not one, even a trailer to rent. I can't even find a trailer to rent. It's like even last year, I could not find a trailer to rent. I'm not gonna let myself be scammed with renting a room out of somebody's house. I'm not using my refund money to do that because I remember what happened with last year's stimulus. And I just felt devastated and I felt played. So, I mean, if I would have had a job similar to the previous job, and if I would have got any tax refund amount of money or stimulus somewhere around there, I could have had enough to get me that could have been enough for me to get me at least a place. And then, if I would have got fired from the job, I could have tried something, work at home. Because work at home job, they want you with hardwired internet that doesn't disconnect. But you know how it is with the gang stalking. If I try to work and the gang stalkers would try a supernatural fake way to disconnect while I'm trying to work, do crazy stuff like that. But anyway, I haven't decided exactly what to spend the refund on, but um it's my business and nobody should judge me. I'm not doing anything wrong or committing any crime or anything like that. Just basically trying to buy things that I need and try to survive. But also, I can stretch out a couple of more weeks to stay here without assistance. So one thing I wanted to point out is I didn't get to mention it last night, but I noticed that the perps are so jealous that with the measly ass little $3.99 peanut butter pie video that I posted, within like 5 hours I got up to 42 thumbs up. Guess what the perps did? They found some kind of, I don't know whether to say supernatural way, that they took off 2 thumbs up and had me with 40 thumbs up. And then, because at first I got like 10 thumbs up and 6 thumbs down. It's like the perps, it's like they want to try to get some competition and wrestle over one video. I'm just trying to show you how ridiculous they are. It's like some of them probably go on more than one account just to come and thumb that down to try to add up the thumbs down. And people want to say, oh, don't worry about the thumbs down. No, but I'm pointing out what they're doing. So then, they try to, they're mad because the thumbs up was, better than the thumbs down, and so they were mad that they couldn't compete, so they started to unfairly find some kind of way to I don't even know what kind of way that they were manipulating and taking off. I don't even know how the perps have access to your how they can take off other people's thumbs up away from me, all the way from 42 and then down to 34. And so if from 42 to 34 thumbs up, and then I got like over 1.3 thousand views on there, and so then I even saw the thumbs down manipulated between 6, 8, and 10. Or like if I had 10 thumbs down and they took that off and they just reduced both the thumbs up and the thumbs down. And they'll manipulate your thumbs up, your thumbs down, and your views. And it's not me trying to be petty. I'm just pointing out how ridiculous they are being. that they're bent up out of shape and having, like the biological mom Frances used to say, a doggone conniption fit. Why they have a conniption fit, you heard me? That's how she used to talk. I'm just demonstrating how she used to talk, saying that that they would have like a conniption fit and stuff like that. But I miss her. But I mean, I'm conflicted on whether or not. In some ways, it seemed like she was heavily targeted, but she used to perp me though. But I forgive her though. You know, I mean, she used to act like a perp towards me, but it seemed like she was persecuted and hated by society, and but she even still had more respect and honor in society than I did. But I mean, that's the one who gave birth to us, and I didn't really understand the true concept of honor your mother and father. Um, I mean, it's like when you oppressed by your own parents, it's hard to honor them when it's foster or biological mom, but get persecution and oppression and abuse. And I hate that the foster mom brainwashed us to hate the biological mom and wanted all the shine for herself and all the credit for herself. And it's like, I mean, she took, so much away from us. Now, if I was under the control and abuse of the foster mother or her daughter Shelly or anybody from the biological family, that tax refund money, I would have been forced to hand it every single penny over to them. That they think they have the authority to confiscate my tax refund. So I almost accidentally slipped and revealed the amount, but I'm glad I caught myself. See, that's what happened being sleep deprived. But yeah, I mean, so I'm um so I mean I what time did I go to bed? I try to go to bed at 10:30 or 11, but didn't get to fall asleep until like after 12 or like close to 1 o'clock. That's how it's been. And then I woke up at exactly 7:30 and couldn't go back to sleep. I woke up at 7:30 this morning. So, as far as the tax refund, I do not have enough money to get a car, and I'm in no predicament to get a car because I can't finance a car due to me being homeless and not having a permanent residence. And I don't know how other homeless people get a car, and they come from being homeless to getting a car and living in their car, or I don't even know anybody whose address I can claim and stuff like that. So I don't have and I know car should be out of my my vocabulary or out of the question right now, the way I'm hearing about outrageous gas prices and stuff like that. So car, like, I don't even have close to the amount to even put a down payment on financing a car or to even buy a car outright. I don't have the money. I mean, this coming Wednesday, I won't have even that amount of money. But, I'm just sick and tired of perps thinking that they got the authority to dissect me and, when it's unwanted harassment and contact and they try to make you fear for your life or try to as I said, criminalize that $4 slice of pie. I mean, if you're that jealous, go make your own peanut butter pie. They got recipes online, YouTube. Make that recipe. Go ahead and make it. or you just don't want me, to be happy. Because, see, I would like to take a trip to my hometown, New Orleans, but I can't even do that. I mean, the bus ride wouldn't cost that much, maybe like $30, $30 each way. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go to visit my hometown. I'm just gonna stay here. But I mean, I don't even have, any leeway to get to go take a vacation like I wish I could. But I thought about, what business could I try to start up in my predicament, in my situation? What business can I start up? I have my ebooks, but people won't even read the free short stories. They're not even interested in that because it doesn't glorify evil. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get whatever I need to survive off of. No splurging, not much of any luxury. I might give myself a little bit of, fun, with a smaller budget. So let me go.